Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the American League Central, the Minnesota Twins grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-3. Also from Minnesota, free agent, starting pitcher number 16 has agreed to terms on a one-year deal with the organization. The White Sox defeated the visiting Tigers 5-2. The Indians combined for a four-hitter as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 2-0. Hanley Ramirez had 3 hits on the day as the Red Sox downed the Pirates 3-2. The Toronto Blue Jays cracked 14 hits overall as they beat the O's in Baltimore 11-5. The A's smacked 15 team hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 8-3. The Astros got 12 hits in this one as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 6-5. The Washington Nationals allowed 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Marlins 2-1. The Mets put together 10 hits total as they took down the visiting Braves 6-5. Adam Duvall plated 3 runs on the day, leading the Reds over the Phillies 5-2. The Brewers' first baseman, number 7, was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits as Milwaukee downed the Rockies 7-3. The Dodgers combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 4-1. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Number 16 is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through it, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
On the ground to third. Sano is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third.
Now to the plate, Eric Hosmer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third. AC down in order. It's the Royals nothing, Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll begin things here against Jason Hammel. Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Taken for strike three. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Runner goes for third. Swing and a miss, strike. Throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Batting fourth.
Here's Brian Dozier now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. Hammel sets. Here's the 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Standing in now, Max Kepler. Lifted the other way to left center. Gordon's after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One for the Twins on this swing by Brian Dozier. At the plate, Jorge Soler. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Twins. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Mike Moustakas goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Batting seventh.
So here's Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer.
Here it comes on 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Batting 8th.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Career numbers against Jason Hammel. 2 hits in 7 tries. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is. Beautiful day here in Minneapolis as we welcome you back to Target Field for the top of inning number 3. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. That gets down, and the Royals' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
Batting 8th.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Kansas City. It remains 1-0. Standing in, Jorge Polanco as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, center
Stepping
fielder,
in and ready for another
Byron
shot, Byron Buxton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. High in the air out to center field. Cain is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
the left fielder, number 20.
Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Digging in now, Alcides Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Escobar is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
First baseman, number 35.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out.
The right fielder, number 12.
In is Jorge Soler. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hard liner towards short. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The second baseman,
Trying to pick
2.
things up where he left off.
Dozier.
Brian Dozier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Max
right
Kepler
fielder,
the next to grab a bat. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
In now, Eduardo Escobar. Pitch is popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box, Joe Mauer. And this is taken by Mauer. He's aboard. It's ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Castro. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a little tapper. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Castro has it, and he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired, and there's 1 away.
the catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 4.
Striding in once again,
Gordon.
Alex Gordon. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Back up the middle. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Merrifield trying to get there. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Hosmer has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 20.
Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. Lays off 2-2 now. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The batter, center fielder.
He's set,
Lorenzo
and the payoff
Cain.
pitch. Hit down the third base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. To third. He's got it. To Dozier for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him,
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Cain going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
so he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting.
Ready for another
Right
chance?
fielder,
Max Kepler.
Max
1 run in and
Kepler.
1 gone so far this inning. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The batter,
Digging in and looking for more,
shortstop,
Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo
1 in,
Escobar.
1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Going after it is Gordon. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mauer.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kepler rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Brian Flynn is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Stepping in now, Jason Castro. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Down the first baseline. Backhanded. On with it. The first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Right field. Kepler is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
First baseman number 35.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder number 12.
In is Jorge Soler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is skied out toward right. Kepler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
He's clear.
And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Digging in to try it again, Cheslor Cuthbert. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
If you want to take a snapshot of staying inside the baseball, that's it right there. Stay inside the ball, shoot it the other way for the base hit.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1 and 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The second for 1. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is fix.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. But that finds its way through for a base hit. Cain rounds the corner and is headed home. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
First baseman.
Ready
number
once
35.
again, Eric Hosmer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
And the score
The final
finishes
line score.
4